Sydney Sweeney here. Which woman is more attractive? And by the, we'll go ahead.
Sydney Sweeney.
Left or right?
Left.
Which
Sorry,
one's more attractive?
Left.
It's left.
Well, I feel weird asking a dude.
I don't know.
Wait, actually, that makes sense.
That's not even a question.
Left?
Yeah.
Just same for all you guys? No,
I'm imposed. I'm imposed that it's cultural.
Shut the fuck up. It's not cultural. It's a fact. It's bone structure. It's skin tone. It's not something anybody has to be trained in order to see beauty. Like, oh, she's beautiful. Oh, the other girl is not. That's life, okay? Bell curve. Really hot, not hot, most people in the middle.
Normating of
wait, so you agree? Tell me which culture. Tell me which culture.
I rebel against. It's not.
Yeah, which culture would
women feeling like they have to be nice to everyone all the time, or else God will smite them in their place. I don't understand.
Which culture?
Which culture?
Yeah, which culture?
The culture of bullshit. The culture of absolute bullshit would think that round-faced girl would be more attractive than Sydney Sweeney. That girl should replace Sydney in all the ads and all the movies she's in because she's clearly more attractive.
I prefer the chick on the right.
You said it's culturally different, and you said you agree. Which culture is the one on the right, the smoke show?
She looks like she's actually like a Native American, maybe even like I forget the Alaskan term.
So does that mean you have to be beautiful?
Eskimo? Are you trying to call her an Eskimo? They'd still find the other girl more attractive.
If you're of a certain ethnicity now?
Well, I'm just curious if that would mean if we are from American standards pressing upon people that this is what Hollywood standard of beauty is.
Wait, hold on. This doesn't even make sense.
Okay, stop capping, stop coping, stop being such full of bullshit. Look, women, you know how you guys don't know how to tell the fucking truth? Because somehow you've agreed that dudes who chop off their dicks or dudes that think they're girls are fucking girls. It's okay to tell the truth and live in reality, okay, Alice? Sydney Sweeney is more attractive than that girl and more attractive than every girl at the table. Otherwise, they'd be in the position she's in. It's common sense.
You're a different culture.
You
have a preference.
Wait.
I still have a preference.
He's been too Americanized.
It's sensationalized.
I can look. I am white. I can look at a white woman and think she's ugly, and I can look at a Latina, a black, an Asian woman, and think she's beautiful. So I don't understand this idea.
It's just the most surface level interpretation of the comment ever. There can be
beauty's pretty surface level. It's on the surface.
I understand, but it's still quite a complicated question.
I don't think.
Who's more attractive, the troll or Sydney Sweeney? And it's a complicated question. It's like Pythagorean theorem. It's like, what came first, the caramel or the chocolate, the egg or the chicken? It's that complicated. When you want to pretend that everybody's as attractive as everybody else because you're not as attractive as the girl in the red over here or the buff chick in the little dress, then of course you're going to play this bullshit game. But to women who are actually attractive, they're not going to play this game because they know they're attractive. They're just not as attractive as Sydney. If you want to play this game because you know you're not attractive to most men.
Is that complicated?
What are you referring to?
I'm sorry, I'm not the one who used that wording. I guess I wouldn't 100% agree. There's a standpoint that I would come from there. But
how about this one? Let's do the next one, Nick.
Do you think that let's just say for a second, that you were raised in the middle of the Amazon jungle, okay? Where I don't know, chicks put rings on their neck and shit and extend their necks and the giraffe neck thing, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. This is all you had ever experienced, okay? And one day those two women show up. Which one do you think the tribal men would prefer to have sexual intercourse with?
Probably
just
the
intuitively.
One with the longer neck.
How hard is that question to answer? All he's saying is, never mind the long neck. All they've seen is this one type of woman their whole life with the extended necks. Sydney shows up, and the lady shows up that was with her in the photo. Who's more attractive? And she says, I don't know. Who would they find more attractive? I don't know. Okay. All right, because sexual preference is lost in the middle of the jungle.
The left.
Just
Like left still.
intuitively,
Okay.
they have about the same size neck.
I don't think that we're intuitive. I don't think that we're born thinking that people who look like Sydney Sweeney
So
are attractive.
I just want your official answer is
Right there, it's unattractive women coping. We're not born thinking that women who look like Sydney Sweeney are attractive. I didn't know who she was until I saw her in the Jean commercial, and instantly she was attractive. What are you talking about? The girl in the red here, attractive. The girl talking, not really attractive. The girl beside her, The buff chick, attractive. The other girl, The girl who doesn't want to admit what attractiveness is, So you have a redhead and you have a buff chick that are attractive, and the rest are in that stage.
sure that they would prefer to sleep with Sydney Sweeney.
Yes, that is my official answer.
Okay.
Let's do the next one, Nick.
Yeah, I agree with you.
Yeah.
Because you're both
How
delusional.
about this one?
So-
Left or right? Which woman is more attractive?
The
Both
right.
pretty symmetrical.
It sounds like you were going to say something.
No. I mean, there's a very obvious answer, but
What's the obvious answer?
the woman on the right is more
Okay,
attractive.
but so what were you going to say?
Did I just earn that?
You did.
Guys, let her speak.
No, it's all right. It's honestly, it's a discussion we already had when I was here last time, and I don't know how interesting it'll be. So
Well, just really quickly.
I do find it interesting that it is very intentional that the attractive example is always a white woman. And
Bring out Halle Berry. Bring out Beyonce. Bring out Selma Hayek. Bring out Shakira. Bring out... You see what I'm saying? They're attractive in all colors. Attractive don't care about the type of chocolate it is. It's just attractive chocolate. Whether it's white chocolate, dark chocolate, caramel chocolate, really dark chocolate, bitter chocolate. At the end of the day, if the chocolate is attractive, it don't matter where the chocolate comes from. It's attractive. Give me a break.
We'll get to that because
Okay. And in that
I get
case,
this criticism, but I understand what you're saying. So
Yeah.
you're saying, well, Brian, hold on. It's unfair that you're being selective in your here. You're picking an ugly colored woman or
Yes.
woman of color. I don't know if that's a thing, whatever. Versus like a beautiful white woman.
Yeah.
That's like you're kind of being racist or whatever.
well, I'm not even saying that it's
It's not a racial thing. It's a facial feature thing. Because at the end of the day, it's not a race. It's about the gender and the attractiveness of those two people in that gender. Like, again, the redhead is attractive. The girl talking, not really. The girl beside her, you need to zoom in more. But if y'all see Don't Be a Menace to South Central drinking your juice in the hood, there's a picture I'm put up right now. She reminds me of her from this distance. The buff chick is attractive. I also work out a lot. Blue jeans, not really. And then the other girl, not really. That's my opinion. And then the girl over here in the red, I guess, kind of, sort of. So, again, it's up to the person. And I guess all the women I said in here were white that are attractive, but there's only white women. And I don't know if the other girl is white or not, or just has curly hair. But it's not the skin color. It's the attractiveness in the person in any skin color. Halle Berry, Beyonce, Shakira, Selma Hayek. I'm not real good with famous people, okay? But you get the gist of it.
being racist, but I do definitely think that it goes to show that like a lot of people do find white people more attractive.
well,
What?
Unless if you have a different example, I will stand corrected.
White dudes love Asian chicks. Preference. And there's way more Asian women in the world than there are white women. Look it up. It's math.
really quick before we get into the next thing, everybody, was it the woman on the left or the right? Anybody, what do you think?
I think we're, again, pressing our own normative, like white normative agendas
What the
too.
fuck does that mean?
It means stupid things. Because look at the dumb look on her face. She just wants to say fucking dumb things out loud. She can't even take yourself seriously. Like, if you can't believe the bullshit you're selling, don't try to sell it. Just shut the front door.
Normative?
I don't know.
It
It sounds like
means-
childhood trauma to me. I'm not sure.
It means that she thinks that it's culturally relative, and some cultures would actually find the woman on the left to be more attractive than the one on the right,
Blind people, if that woman is nicer to her than Sydney Sweeney.
based on cultural
Yeah,
standards.
I mean, for example, I don't think women who wear makeup are particularly very pretty. I think they're just compensating for their own insecurities.
But
But
wait,
yet,
so-
without makeup, but
so-
I just chose to wear makeup.
And here, so you can't make a determination, pull up the photo again, you can't make a determination that the woman,
I have an opinion, but
What-
I think it's
what's,
An opinion is the determination. And when most people share the same opinion, that's the determination. Can you please live in reality? We live for 100 years. Can you guys knock this bullshit off? Let the buff chick talk. Seems like she knows what's going on.
What's your opinion?
I think it's neither here nor there, though.
You were able to do what the other women.
Well, it's at least here or there.
I'm just saying that.
If you called your husband, what would he say? He's the master. You have to defer to his opinion.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, he grew up in America, so what can you expect?
So what's
Again, this America thing. I'm not from America. I could ask dudes from every country in the world. They're going to find the chick on the right attractive. Even take a machine and give her black skin color, caramel skin color, slightly switch the features so it makes sense with the skin color. Still going to pick her. Take the other one, keep the exact same skin color, switch it all the skin colors you want, slightly switch the features for the skin color, and again, they're going to pick the woman on the right.
what's your criticism though about the quote white normativity or whatever? What is it?
Yeah, we're pressing our own standards of beauty, and this is the privilege we get being so media centric in America.
Just say dumb things. Just admit you're on TikTok all the time and you have the IQ of a stick and you don't have any thoughts of your own. You've heard a whole bunch of keywords. You put them together to structure a sentence or a paragraph, and when challenged on it with the least bit of pushback, it all falls apart. A house of cards is only as strong as the table it's built on.
That we can now determine what is beautiful. But consider when we were in the Renaissance, it's like fat people were actually looked up as like...
that's bullshit.
What do you mean?
It's total bullshit.
Well, there weren't very many fat people in the
Everybody was starving.
Renaissance,
but they
honestly.
looked at as beautiful.
They looked at as they had money. They're kings and queens. They're people of affluence because they were fat. That's what fat meant back then, is that you had supplies.
Yeah.
Save money.
Nonetheless,
No, it's just
They were
because the
nobles.
royals are the only ones had pictures painted of them.
They were
And
nobles.
they were the ones who could afford to eat.
But just
Again, when you're dumb, but you have talking points.
to be fair, because there's this criticism of Brian, you're comparing a beautiful white woman to whatever. Nick,
Pick Halle Berry.
let's go into the next. And I know this is AI, but I can sit here and say the black woman is clearly, it's AI obviously, clearly more attractive than the white woman.
That's not a woman. If that's AI, they pick like Jack Black and the lady from Big Daddy that calls the girl a tramp. That is not a woman. That is Jack Black on heroin.
Next. No, just go to it.
Okay.
Next.
Clearly a black
Make a
woman.
smaller, please. Okay. The black woman is clearly more attractive. In my white heteronormative fucking bullshit, whatever society, white normativity, yeah, the black woman is more beautiful than the white woman.
Case in point, bone structure. Bone structure and fat content nowadays. But bone structure determines most of this.
What do you have to say to that?
Unless you're breeding for big noses.
Oh my God. Just somebody drowned her in a bowl of spoiled milk.
Perhaps so
What
you
the
can
fuck
smell
are you talking about?
better. You maybe.
Okay, don't give me a troll
What
answer.
if?
Don't give me a troll answer. Give me a real answer.
She don't have a real answer. She's an idiot. Look at the look on her face. Look how stupid the look is on her face. Because you're with adults and you don't know how to talk like an adult.
I mean, obviously, I grew up in America. I'm going to
hold
think
on,
right.
wait.
It's not an American thing, you fucking moron. It's a thing.
Pull it back up really
You
quick, Nick.
really are pressing me for an answer, but I
Same
think
one. Go ahead.
beauty is still subjective.
Wait, but hold on. Is this my white normativity that is making me say that the black woman on the right is more attractive than the white woman on the left? Is that my white
I think that's your
normativity?
cultural upbringing. Yeah, I think that can easily change if
my
the populace was more about having perhaps
My white normativity
mountainous
has
features.
resulted in me.
Mountainous features, ladies and gentlemen. Bulbous noses are now mountainous features because you need to be able to smell the mountains.
Determining that the black woman
Maybe
is more attractive
mountainous
than the white
features will
woman.
actually
Okay.
be better if you're
Love it.
surviving.
Next. Pull up the next one, Nick.
I can continue.
No, you can't because you're a retard.
Continue. Go ahead. Well, I don't know if you're just giving me troll answers.
She has the brain of a troll. There you go. There's Halle Berry and there's a Muppet. Which one's more attractive?
At this point, Halle Berry, way more attractive than the white woman on the left. Let's see the next one.
There's got to be a culture that loves the white woman on the left, though, right?
How about this
She
one?
doesn't. She looks
How
like she's
about this
missing
one?
dentures. So maybe
Stacey
there-
Dash, a beautiful black woman, is more beautiful than that white woman. So this, look, that
One has
we
professional
have some guys
photography.
too.
Who goes this far to explain to a complete moron that they're wrong? She's wrong. Ignore her. She's not attractive, and she's trying to find a way in which she would be the most attractive person in a culture because she wants to think she's attractive.
The other one looks like a snapshot from the 80s.
We also, I guess,
I'm not sure that you.
She's what snapshot from the 80s? What snapshots did they have in the 80s? You mean Polaroid? That looks like the Elephant Man and Carrot Top breeded, and that's what you got.
Could professional that out.
Here,
just say it.
Maybe if she was sitting
Skip down to
here
the
with
guys,
all that
Nick.
camera work.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe.
How about this? Let's go to guys. Jonah Hill, or you know what? Just X out that entirely. A black man more attractive than a white man. Scroll down though. Brad Pitt. I think he's more attractive than that Latino man. And then in this case, there's a white woman who's more attractive than a black woman. So I mean, look.
Congratulations.
Wait, no.
Have an
Hold back up,
opinion.
Nick.
I find.
It's not an opinion. You try to have an opinion that's different than everybody else because you want to be special. That stupid look on your face. That's a person who never had friends, who entered society as an adult and think this is the normal way of talking to people. If you were a dude, you get headbutted in the face.
Jonah Hill more attractive.
Because you think he didn't run away from you?
I knew it wasn't worth saying.
You're such a coper. You're just coper.
Jonah Hill is more attractive than Michael B. Jordan.
I think
That's
in that
crazy.
specific photo, yes.
So you're racist.
That's insane.
In this,
So you're just saying you're racist.
I never claimed that Brian was racist. I did say, however, that he showed a tendency to find white women more attractive until
It sounds like
so I
you
stopped.
So do black guys. What's your point?
Might have a
Yeah, now
tendency
you're
to
the
find
racist one.
to find white men more
No,
attractive.
but I think that
Just
many
saying.
images back to back to back that are trying to prove that these white women are more attractive.
It's just women. Why do they have to be white women? Who cares what color they are? The point is bone structure and low body fat is better than bad bone structure and high body fat. You're not attractive to most men, and no matter how you try to twist it, it's not going to change. The redhead and even the buff chick with the weird voice are still going to beat you.
Like, it would have been different if there was one photo of two white women, and then I pointed it out, and you said, wait, no, I can give you these examples. So I stopped talking, because I understand.
well, but I could.
What do you understand? You just wanted him to pick on white people and not pick on other people, therefore comparing the ugly woman to the attractive black woman. By the way, I think that's the girl from Clueless.
I could find also
Okay.
like an ugly white woman and a
Can I ask you a
beautiful white
question?
woman. Sure.
Who do you think you have a better chance with, Jonah Hill or Michael?
Realistically, neither.
Jonah.
Okay, that's not the question. If you were gonna decide that, say you were in a room with them and you had to make a decision, but you knew they had to
Probably
make
Jonah
the
Hill.
answer. You knew they had to make the answer.
Yeah, of course, Joe.
What do you mean probably Jonah Hill? If Jonah takes off his shirt, no one cares. So people are going to look away. If Michael B. Jordan takes off his shirt, all the ladies come and hollering. All of them. Even some of the dudes.
Jonah Hill.
Well, because I know how society perceives them. I can understand
You mean one person has incredible body through effort and the other one has incredible body through ding-dongs? Gotcha.
that. So I know that Jonah
Okay.
Hill probably
Because he's
is more-
fat.
Yes, I
Yeah,
understand
no, it's not per se. It's just
I've
it's
never-
how all societies would perceive it.
I know,
All
I
societal women would
understand
be
that.
like,
I'm
You don't understand that. That's why you say stupid things. It's okay to admit that some people are more attractive. Now, Jonah Hill, could he be more attractive, like Fat Peter to Buff Peter on Family Guy? Sure. But until he does that, he won't be. And then even then, it's the bone structure of Michael B. Jordan. Good luck.
with
way
you,
better
buddy.
chance with the fat guy.
What I am saying is that I personally don't find it less attractive, but I agree with you that there is like a general consensus that most people would find that less attractive.
Wait,
I
okay.
understand.
You and this annoying white lady on the opposite side of the table should date. That way you insufferable assholes can spend the rest of your lives together being insufferable together in your own fucking house.
Final thing here. I'm going to try to move this along. Do you think you'll be better looking in 10 years' time?
If Jonah Hill were here, he would agree with me
I
that
think
you're
women are
delusional.
most beautiful like around 27, 28.
So you're a teenager? Okay.
Okay, what about in 20 years, 38?
Then no. I won't.
Kate, you're 31, better looking in 10 years' time, 41?
No.
And then Kate, were you better looking at 21 10 years ago versus now?
I'm going to doubt that because she's a very attractive woman, and back then I bet she should have looked like kind of like an adolescent with her red hair. A little bit like a Dennis the Menace, but female version. Denise the Menace.
No, I feel like he should answer that because my perception could be warped from the amount of.
You're
men
so
I had
fucked,
idea.
dude. You're so fucked right now. I can't wait.
Scoot to the table a little bit.
Don't lie, bro. Don't
Put the
lie.
hat back on, by the way.
Yeah, I'll know if you're lying.
So what was that? 21 when you like first met me?
No, I'll be honest here. No, like, I definitely think. Well. So no, that's tough. Like,
It's so fucked.
25 better.
That's fair. That's fair.
Oh boy, it's gonna be a long.
I feel like you weaseled your way out of that. I do.
So
I
I'm
feel
better
like
than 21 though.
Well, because
Right
when
now.
she was 21, she was extremely poor. Like everything was from Walmart. Like I'm not even exaggerating a little bit, right? Like, and she.
You sound like a bitch. Who cares if she was poor? Was she attractive? You and your stupid fucking hat.
I would say my
Didn't do
health
makeup
was
a lot?
worse when I was 21.
Yeah.
Like I was very thin.
There you go. See? She was built like a toddler, like I said, like an adolescent. She fell into a woman. Can we move on from this, you fucking dildo in that hat?
Sure.
Super thin.
Okay. Better looking, and I guess for
actually
you,
no. We can't let you get away. From your perspective, better looking at 21 or 31.
Oh, I definitely think 31 than 21.
Okay.
Yeah.
For you, do you think you'll be better looking in 10 years' time?
Hopefully the same, but probably less.
Probably the same.
And then better looking now or better looking at 26?
26.
You're 20, better looking at 30?
Yeah.
40?
Yes.
50?
Yes.
60?
Yes.
70?
Yes.
80?
Yes.
Well, you look better in your casket.
Real funny.
100?
No, I'm serious. Would you, if after you are prepared
Like if I were
by
a skeleton?
no, in your
You idiot. Yes, that's what he meant. Your skeletal remains. Will they be as attractive as you are when you're... I swear to God.
casket after
So I'm
You're fucking retarded is what you are. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for sticking along. If you've waited out this long. Ladies, gentlemen, look, some people are really attractive, okay? Bell curve, right? Here we go. Can I fit both my hands in here? There we go. Okay. Some people are really attractive. Some people are really unattractive. And then you have most of us in the middle. Sydney Sweeney, Halle Berry, Selma Hayek, super attractive. Susan Boyle and some other unattractive women, Lizzo, not attractive. The majority of people in the middle. Some people a little bit in either direction. And that's okay. But at the end of the day, can we please be honest? We only live to 100 at the very most. Half of us are a third matured by now. Just tell the damn truth. It's okay if you're not as attractive as you want to be. At least make yourself more entertaining and more intelligent. It'll bring up a few of your points. Because at least if you're not as attractive and you're intelligent, that's okay. Because if you're really attractive and unintelligent, most people don't care because you're super attractive. Like, comment, subscribe, tell me I'm right, tell me I'm wrong, tell me if you agree, tell me if you disagree, tell me if you think Sydney Sweeney's a 10, Selma Hayek's a 10, and Halle Berry's a 10, or I'm drunk and all those unattractive women are as attractive as everybody else. I'm out.